Hey, Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Today I'm going to present about the HRM practice and the business performance.
My name is Khairul Anwar bin Abu Samah, 1940711.
Okay, we all know all company have HR, right? But we don't know what is the meaning of HRM. Today we gonna know all of it. uh, Human resource management practice. Human resource management practice is defined as the practice, policies, and systems that influence employees' behavior, attitudes, and performance. We can see at the below. This figure show the human resource management practice. It is the strategy of HRM. Firstly is the analysis and design of work, HR planning, recruiting, selection, training and development, compensation, performance management, and employee relations. When we when HRF all of this, when HRF do all of this can be to be a company performance. The company performance will be good, and it will be at the top. Okay, for the business performance is reviewing the overall business performance and determining how the business can better reach its goal. And it requires the element of strategic and operational objectives and the business set of activities. Okay, that's all for me. I will give the next presentation to the next presenter.
Hi, very good morning. I'm Wen Jinghui and my matric number is 189094. Today I'm here to present about the human resource management assignment. The slide I'm showing here is the part I would like to present, which is human resource management practice proposed in the pandemic COVID-19. The first practice I would like to present is the remote working strategy. As we know, the Malaysia government has announced for the social distancing in the country to slow down the spreading of COVID-19. To implement the social distancing, the remote working strategy is proposed by Human Resource Department to stay employees safe at home. So the remote working means that the employees need to work from home and communicate with the company by only the email and phone. To make this strategy possible, the HR department should work together with IT department to make sure everyone can connect to the office easily even from home. Then a quick guide for supervisor and employees will be created to encourage health and well-being, work engagement, boundaries, and pace of remote work. With this remote working strategy, the employees in the company will perform higher retention and engagement, the turnover will reduce, and the higher the employee satisfaction and the productivity and autonomy will increase. In this strategy, the our human resource department will use the webinars for for outdated policy, uh, for easy communication among the employees and employers, and also the online training. Okay, let me next to the next practice. So the next practice is wage and hour considerations. Uh, because of the COVID-19 now, many companies in Malaysia are temporarily reducing the reducing their compensation. To implement this change, the HR department should aware of the potential wage and hour issues. So from the slide, we can see that the asset employees must be paid even they are performing the work outside the company, unless the regulations authorize a deduction, such as where an asset employee is absent from work for one or more full days for personal reasons, or for absence of one or more full days on account of sickness or disability. It means that if asset employees perform no work in any given work week, they need not be paid for that week of work. However, if any absence are at the employer's direction or all the operating requirements of the business, asset employees must be paid their full weekly salaries. On another hand, for the non-asset employees, they also need to be paid the applicable minimum wage for all hour work. Similar to asset employees, non-asset employees pay on a fluctuating work week basis. With this practice, employers are free to reduce their non-asset employees' working hours due to temporary closure or reduced demand during this pandemic COVID-19. However, if an employer sends their staff home after the start of the work day, a minimum amount of salary for that day must be paid. Okay, this is the second practice I propose in the human resource department, and this is the third practice I propose for human resource department, which is establish a crisis management team. Because of the COVID-19 now, the things are changing day by day, and nobody knows the plan decided today can still applicable or not for next week. So to better meet the emergency, the HR department need to establish a crisis management team. So this is the time for human resource managers to look at their own team and assess what skill sets exist that can play a key role in this crisis management team. The role of this crisis management team is to provide regular support and communications to a dispersed workforce, likely work from home, and some skills are required for this team. For example, the planning and management skill, communication skill, empathy and positivity and understanding, along with an attitude of patience. So in addition, crisis management team also send a message to company to prepare any time to respond to whatever coming to them. So why this practice is important is because this practice can make the employees feel secure when working in the company during the COVID-19. Okay. So next is the mental health support practice. During during this time of coronavirus-like crisis, it is important to recognize the likelihood of additional stress and strain experienced by employees. So human resource department needs to focus on the human side of things and address the mental health issues. Sometimes the remote working can be challenging, and many employees are now having to balance the delivery of work responsibilities with childcare and daily household duties, and some employees will be unused and unsuited to a remote work environment, and they may struggle to cope with this. So besides that, the financial issue also can add to problem increasing stress levels. During this period, this COVID-19 period, the HR department need to make effort to communicate empathy and understanding with their employees. So this is the fourth practice I propose for human resource department during this COVID-19 period. And the last practice I would like to propose is the chain of recruiting. As we know, the COVID-19 has a big impact on recruitment drive in company all around the world. So a lot of organizations like Amazon and Google at the US have banned on-site interviews and moved them to online. So to make this hearing process in company to be continued, the HR department need to make some change on it. Such as video interview can be practiced by them to continue this hearing process. So many online apps can be used to interview the candidate, like Zoom, Google Meet, and some other video apps. So this is very important. This practice is very important to the corporation to find the potential employees who have experience working remotely or those who will be up to the task without micromanagement. Okay, so that's all for me today for my part. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks to the presenter. Next is for me. My name is Nor Aman Azizi bin Nor Kamali. My metric number is 195138. My part is potential limitation of using the purpose HRM practice. For the first point is recent origin. Recent origin is the traditional style for the company. Will be the limitation for use HRM practice because the traditional style for the company is there that cannot be replaced to the other style because it is a tradition for them. Next is lack of support top management. HRM should have the support of top management. If top management not support the HRM, it will be a limitation for HRM do a practice. For the third is improper actualization. HRM should be implemented by assessing the training and development requirement of employee. Lastly is inadequate development program. HRM need implementation of program like career planning on the task training development program, and lastly is for the counseling. The requirement to make an environment of learning within the organization. In point of fact, HRM program are confined to classroom lecture and expect result on starting of this approach. That's all for me. We proceed to next presenter. Thank you.
Alright, next I will present two ways to overcome the limitation. First of all, I introduce for myself. My name is Muhammad Rizwan bin Baruzaman. My metric number is 195143. Okay, first is top management involvement during implementation. It is important to ensure that senior management remains fully engaged throughout the project life cycle. For example, engagement throughout project renewal seasons indicate that they are prepared to take appropriate action to overcome issues raised by the project team, reduce project risk, provide leadership, and contribute to the success of the project. Next is match different learning options with different learning styles. With 5 generations active in the workforce, organizations must redefine how employees learn the tools and activities they use to fit different style, preference, and expectation of employees. For example, millennials generation now use mobile phones and computers, so they hope to use this technology to support their learning activities. Leaders must be aware of the value that learning and development programs bring to organizations. Ensure employees get high return on investment. By clearly understanding the emerging trends in employee learning and development programs, employees are better positioned to choose the right solution to drive revenue, increase employee engagement, and increase innovation and productivity. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
My name is Muhammad Aiman bin Muhammad Azmi, 194067. I will continue the way to overcome the limitation. Next is fundamental change in attitude. As we know, attitude is the best key to all success. Everyone has their own perspective and idea, so that we need to understand and respect other decisions. If we do not want to hear their opinion and respect the view of others, it will be useless for any management, especially in human resource management. As a human resource management, we must have a good judgment and attitude because efficient management will give benefit to the whole organization. And lastly is provide training and develop quality of the employee. Human resource management should provide training not matter in hard or soft skill. With that, employee will gain more knowledge, cope with the change, and capable of doing their job. Employees also will be appreciated and make them certified to do their job. Next, develop more quality employee such as a flexible time, incentive, and bonus, so that it will make employee inspiring and welcome doing their job. With this training and development can improve employee performance and lead the company to compete in the industry. So that I will pass to my friend to continue their part. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Ashraf bin Tasmiruddin, metric number 194187. So for the conclusion, human resource management plays an important role in organizations which is organization need this support to make sure that they get the road to success. The second one, it will influence on the business and development by making strategy for the company or organization to grow. And the third one, it will improve employee motivation by paying attention to company policy and law. When the employee get motivated by this kind of motivations, they can make sure that the company or organization will be stable. However, the implementation of HRM practices must be aligned with what the business or organizations doing, which means that they also need to follow what the company or organization wanted. Thank you.